Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals.
And now, your 2021
Nationals baseball starts
Washington
right now.
National.
Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Ready with the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Got it second. The first baseman, number 18.
So here is number 18. He stands in for the first time in this one. And the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to second for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Nothing across here this half. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ballgame. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Lane Thomas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Down the right field line. Around first, digging for 2. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, number 3, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
That is good. The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Comes set. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Thomas stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Three and 0 now.
Outside.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So Now into the box is Patrick Wisdom. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, comes in with 16 base hits in 42 ABs. He also has 1 home run. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on it, guys. Check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, number 66. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Contreras at third. Wisdom on at second with 2 down. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Drive base hit to right, and not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, D-Roy? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case. Hey, here's a case right here, D-Roy, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yadier Hernandez. First delivery to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Now to the plate, here is Luis Garcia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Into the box, Nick Madrigal. He flied out leading off the ball
The
game.
second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Next, here is number 18. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder,
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Happ drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Left side, but well foul.
If I'm on the mound and the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Now that's number 16.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Ball
Maybe
2.
trying to back him up a bit there with the
2
fastball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Two and two. Here it is.
Full count. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that
Ball 4,
pitch
pitch
misses
down.
for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Jason Hayward now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Contreras over at second. Wisdom on at first with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Count still at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
I got the
2
count.
back-to-back.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Through the second for the force out, and his side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Bottom of the third now, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
And now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting ninth,
Now into the box,
pitcher.
Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg.
Here's the first pitch. The pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You
center
can't
fielder,
spot
number
a sinker
28.
in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Lane Thomas now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And stepping in, Nico Horner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Hey, great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
So now to the plate, number 66. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Up next, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hops this one up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Stepping up is number 3. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, number 3.
And now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Back goes Hayward into the second deck and gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Yadiel Hernandez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Hernandez, 33 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bell on third. Hernandez stands at second. No outs. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And that's out number one. So now to the plate, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. A line shot to third base. Carter Kieboom digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Washington. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 18, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder.
Ready now is Ian Happ. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And now here is Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He's got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to dig in, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. At the plate, Josh Bell. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
Yeah, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Adbert Alzolay, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
73, Adbert Alzolay.
To the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Don't touch down.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Bell stands at second with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now. Keibert Ruiz would be next. 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in now for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now for Washington, Luis Garcia, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubs 1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jason.
First delivery to him. Ball
Count
1.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Lined into right, a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nico.
In now is Nico Horner. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
In the dirt here. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in once again is number 66. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Matt Duffy will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Under first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down. Trevor McGill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 74, Trevor McGill.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
The third baseman, Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Happ brings it in.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for Washington. Number 88.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
into the box now, Lane Thomas.
28.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Next to hit, number 3. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Juan Soto to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Keegan Thompson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
71.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell.
Number 19.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. All even now, 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So next to bat will be Yadier Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
he'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, Keibert Ruiz.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Go on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 8-1. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Austin.
Now at the plate is number 18. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The first baseman, number 18.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Wisely
2
lays
balls,
off
1
the cut
strike.
fastball
Count.
there. It's 2-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The catcher, number 4.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras, who grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. From the stretch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
The count.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third base.
And now in the box, Carter Kieboom is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Not a
strikes,
real
yeah.
good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Carter Kieboom becomes out number 2 this inning.
Andrew Stevenson.
Andrew Stevenson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Now it'll be Nico Horner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
The count's 1-1. Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in next, number 66. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Number 62 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
That's
Oh,
ball
and not
3.
an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Nick Madrigal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Dylan Maples enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lane Thomas. He'll see what he can do leading off the
Leading
home
off
8.
for the Nationals, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a first
Ball 1,
pitch
no
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Ball,
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the next to bat will be number 3. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now the first pitch.
No, inside.
1 out, nobody on. Not
2-0.
close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a soft liner, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
At the plate, Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. The 1-0 pitch.
Whoa,
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Washington, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So stepping in is Nick Madrigal, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 18.
Next Cub up, number 18, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
0-1 count. Here it comes to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Boy, did these guys come out swinging the bat today, but their pitching and defense was pretty good, too. Allowing just one run, they never gave the other team a chance in this one.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Washington took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Steven Strasburg is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.